This video is new and different for me. While researching the upcoming Worldwide Developers Conferences, I found a lot of useful bits and pieces, so I wanted to transform all this valuable information into a flashback of past conferences, so that we might have some insight into what the 2012 Apple conference might look like. I really hope you like it.
Worked tirelessly on our behalf. He was mentor to many younger technologies. He's now in that great bit bucket in the sky. Please join me in a moment of silence as we remember our old friend.
The new G5 is the most advanced personal computer in the world.
We have refined and refined the design of the new PowerMac G5 to make it essential, to make it efficient, to make it honest.
We are taking iChat to iChat AV. Audio chats and video chats. It is video conferencing for the rest of us. Now, to go with PowerMacs, Apple has the best displays in the industry, bar none. Our competitors buy the panels we reject. Now, on the display side, we do have one more thing. Today, in addition to our 20-inch and 23-inch, we are announcing the largest high-resolution computer display ever, a new 30-inch cinema display. Today, it's time to begin a third transition. As we look ahead, though we have great products right now, we can envision some amazing products we want to build for you. And we don't know how to build them with the future PowerPC roadmap. And that's why we're going to do this. Just as important as performance is power consumption. We are going to begin the transition from the PowerPC to Intel processors. Today, for the first time, I can confirm the rumors that every release of Mac OS X has been compiled for both PowerPC and Intel. This has been going on for the last 5 years. Just in case.
I suspect there's a whole bunch of you that never thought you'd see that logo on this stage. And we are so happy that the world's most innovative computer company and the world's most innovative chip company have finally teamed up.
Well, today, the PowerMac is going to fade into history.
I get to be the very first one to introduce all of you to the brand new Mac Pro.
We're working on the next major release of OS X called Leopard. And today, we want to give you a preview of Leopard.
Time Machine.
Boot Camp is software that allows Windows. You can go out and buy a copy of Windows and run it on your Intel-based Mac. We call it Spaces. I can even do, let's assume that I need my web browser to create my website here. I want to see what it looks like. I can just zip this over here, and now it's there. Hey, listen, I want you to help me demonstrate some of this new iChat stuff to everybody. So let's start with photo booth effects. What can you show us?
Oh, this is a lot of fun. I can just do cool things, little Jay Leno look. Sure, this is great. I'm just going to go right into iPhoto, and I'm going to bring up a photo slideshow that perhaps I wanted to show you of a vacation. And I just choose to play it. And now, inside our iChat, you're watching the iPhoto I'm showing you, the slideshow.
That's cool.
I'm going to bring up an ad, and you can imagine this is a fun one that we wanted to show the team that they were working on. And let me just play it, and it's playing from QuickTime.
Hello, I'm a Mac, and I'm a PC.
You know, wouldn't it be great if you could be somewhere other than you are when you're on an iChat? And
I've often wished that.
so show us where you can go, Phil.
This technology is amazing. There's no green screen or blue screen behind me, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to step out of the frame and let iChat set the background. I'm going to come back in, and I'm just going to drag a photo into iChat, and I'm at the beach. Hey, I found Nemo. And this one is a lot of fun. Okay?
Whoa! I've got some great stuff to show you today. So welcome to WWDC 07. Now, let's move on to our big cats. Mac OS X. Leopard has a new desktop. It looks something like this. Stacks are simply folders in the dock that allow you rapid access to their contents. And again, here's what stacks look like. And if I want to play a movie, I can just go play a movie. It's that simple. I've put my applications folder in here just to kind of show you. You can even use this as an app launcher if you want. So we've got a new Finder in Leopard. It's got a new sidebar. It's really cleaned up, much nicer, much more powerful. And here's Cover Flow View. And I can just scroll through my documents and see all my documents and find exactly what I'm looking for right here. We've got a basic version, which is going to cost $129. We've got a premium version, which is going to cost $129. We have a business version, which is going to cost $129. But there is one more little thing. We're going to have to create a version of Safari that runs on Windows. Thank you for coming to WWDC 2008. We sold out. The place to start is our new software, the iPhone 2.0 platform. Everything they've told us they wanted, we have built right into iPhone 2.0 software out of the box. So you just turn the calculator into landscape mode, and it turns into a scientific calculator. Now I'd like to talk about something that's near and dear to my heart, and that's the iPhone. We shipped our first iPhones on June 29th. This is the phone that has changed phones forever. We're introducing the iPhone 3G. Camera, flush headphone jack, so you can use any headphones you like. You know, the iPhone started off at $599 for an 8-gig iPhone. It now sells for $399 for an 8-gig iPhone. And we want to make it even more affordable. And I'm really happy to tell you that the iPhone 3G is going to sell for $199.
Welcome to the 2009 Worldwide Developers Conference. So I'm really happy to show you first today a brand new version of the 15-inch MacBook Pro. We make another unibody computer as well, a 13-inch aluminum design. And today we're going to update that too. So with all of those features, just like the 15-inch, just like the 17-inch, it deserves the name MacBook Pro.
So when it became time to think about the next big cat, we decided to name it Snow Leopard, to build upon Leopard. There's lots of little benefits, lots of little touches.
iPhone OS 3.0. Speaking of messages, the big news here is MMS, iTunes. You'll now be able to rent and purchase movies right from your phone.
And that's why I'm really excited to tell you about an entirely new version, the iPhone 3GS. There's a brand new 3-megapixel autofocus camera. But the best thing about this camera is it also captures video. So what are we going to price it at? Just $199.
It's great to be here. And thank you very much for the welcome. We're introducing iPhone 4. Now, stop me if you've already seen this. People have asked, what's this? Some have even said, this doesn't seem like Apple. And you know, the display is your window into the internet, into your apps, into your media, into your software. We think it's maybe the most important single component of the hardware. We think this is going to set the standard for displays for the next several years. And we don't think anybody's going to come close. What we've done is we've gone from a 3-megapixel to a 5-megapixel sensor, but that's not all. Because the camera also records HD video. So all you bloggers need to turn off your base stations. I've got time. iPhone OS 4. The biggest being multitasking. If you don't do it right, you're going to burn battery life. And it's nice to see some people agreeing with us. This is a statement that Larry Page made just a few weeks ago. Software running in the background, that just sort of exhausts the battery quickly. Yes, it does. And so we've taken a little longer, but we think we've come up with a good architecture for multitasking. Now I'm going to go to a web page and find out if we really did turn off our Wi-Fi devices. Progress. Hey, Johnny. You know, this is amazing. I grew up here in the U.S. with the Jetsons and with Star Trek and communicators, and just dreaming about this. You know, dreaming about video calling, and it's real now. We call this FaceTime. I put up this slide a little earlier this year, and to me, it represents what Apple's all about. Apple's not just a technology company, even though we have and invent some of the highest technology in our industry. It's more than that. It's the marriage of that, plus, if you will, the humanities or the liberal arts that distinguishes Apple. It's the hardware and the software working together. It's the complete solution so that all of us don't have to be system integrators.
And thank you for coming so much. We have over 5,200 attendees here today. We sold out within 2 hours. If the hardware is the brain and the sinew of our products, the software in them is their soul. And today we are going to talk about software. We've got some great stuff to talk about. OS X Lion, iOS 5, and some kind of interesting new cloud stuff.
Our customer base continues to grow at a tremendous pace. Well, next up in OS X is Lion. Multi-touch gestures, full-screen applications. It's called Mission Control. The Mac App Store, Launchpad, Resume, Autosave, versions. A completely new version of Mail in Lion.
iOS 5, notifications, Twitter, Safari. First is Reader, reminders. Next is Mail, PC-free. iMessage.
I get to talk about iCloud. And we're going to move the digital hub, the center of your digital life, into the cloud. It just all works. We used to sell them for a subscription price of $99 annually. As of today, this product ceases to exist, and those 3 apps are now going to be free. This next one is maybe my favorite one, and it's called PhotoStream. Last, but not least, is iTunes in the cloud. So iCloud is the third thing we want to talk about today. I hope you like all of the 3 things that we've unveiled this morning. And again, we've got a great week planned for you. So please ask us for any help you need. That's why we're here. So go at it. Have a great week. And thank you very much for coming this morning.
Good morning.